Imagine how much your life and business would change if you knew how to gain 100 ready to buy leads and also make 2K within just a 4 hour period. Well, today, my guest on Impact Schools podcast, Josie Powell, has done just that. And in fact, she literally did that today on the day of recording this. And as a client of mine inside of Impact Schools Academy, when I found out that she had done this, I said, well, my goodness me, I need to take what she has done and share it with the world. Because when my clients get results, I want to hear about them and I want to plaster it all around the globe. And so that's exactly what we are doing today. Josie is going to share with you and I exactly how she was able to generate 100 ready to buy leads in just 4 hours and also take her initiative, make a sale, and then just absolutely scale using TikTok, using the methods which we have urged her to use, but then also taking what she's learned and creating it into, well, using it in a way in which she sees is going to be working for her niche, her ideal client. So Josie, welcome to the Impact School podcast. I would love it if you could just share with our listeners exactly who your ideal client is and how long ago you got started with all this.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me, Lauren. So I'm Josie, and my niche is helping young women to stop body shaming themselves by becoming strong and confident mentally and physically. So, so your question, sorry.
That's totally cool. So I would just love it if you'd be able to share how long you've had an online business, because I know that we only got started together really recently. You became a client of mine, and then obviously within that really short period of time, you've been able to get some incredible results. I mean, I know in the last 5 days as well, you've actually built 500 new leads. So when we say lead, we mean people that have downloaded a PDF directly targeted towards your ideal clients. So you only have ideal clients on that list. And so you're getting that email address, you're getting that information so that then you can remarket to them and then sell to them. Just like you did in the past 4 hours because within this day to day, you've got 100 leads, right? And then out of those 100, you've sold to one of those. And so I would love it if you could just share with our listeners and our viewers here, whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to this on any of the places which we post this podcast, which is absolutely everywhere. Would you be able to share with them exactly how long you've been doing online business?
So I started online business, I would say May last year. And I never really pushed it just because I was obviously busy with my other jobs. And I just kind of took on very low ticket clients just to help them out, just because it's something I'm very passionate about, of helping others and all of that. But then I kind of realized that many people just kind of took abuse of the information that I was giving out to them, and they weren't really using it. So I kind of got sick of it, and this is why I joined Impact School. And it was only, I would say, the 10th of January I started, not very long ago. And I've already learned so much with the messaging methods and also how to do a proper sales call, because I'm someone who has a lot of difficulties to put pressure on someone, because I know if that pressure's on me, I'll be like, oh my God, what are you doing kind of situation. And so it's kind of nice to have all these coaches that have helped me to grow some confidence, and I would say grow some balls to really get some clients going and really give you a kick of the ass and just like make you realize what you want. And the fact that, I don't want to be I'm a stewardess, so I don't want to be cleaning toilets and serving rich people all the time. I want to do what I want to do. I want to help people out there. And again, that's the reason why I needed this help from Impact School.
Oh, that's awesome. And then we obviously showed you how to sell on the phone without being sleazy and slimy, which is how you've been able to close a 2K deal in US dollars without feeling like you have to pressure them like crazy, right? You're doing it in an ethical way. And so with that said, that's awesome that you've been able to transition from doing the low ticket stuff to now getting these high paying, ready to commit clients. And so I'm just really interested as to why in the past did you feel like you wanted to do the lower price programs? And also, what does low ticket mean to you? How much were you charging?
I was literally charging 60 euros a month.
What? I didn't even know. Oh my goodness me. How many clients did you have?
I had like 5 clients, and some of them were even saying to me like they can't afford it anymore. Like, and I was just like 60 euros a month.
Wow.
I mean, I'm giving you out so much information. I'm doing your own training and nutritional programs, and so yeah, I didn't want to chase them. I kind of just only had clients that would like come to me kind of situation. And I think that was one of the difficulties I had. I was like, I would be posting that I wanted to bring clients on, but no one really responded. I didn't really know how to advertise the business, which is something else that I kind of learned through Impact School and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of like, yeah, 60 euros. It
Oh,
was.
that's crazy. And so, with what you know now, based upon what we've taught you, myself and my team, what do you feel is the reason why they were saying that 60 euros a month, which is basically what, like $65 a month US or $70 a month? What do you feel that the reason is that they were saying that now that you know what you know now?
Well, I think they didn't want to commit. First of all, they just thought it was as easy peasy, and it was just kind of like they wanted me to do the work for them. They didn't understand that they actually had to put in the work, kind of thing. And I even realized like what I'm doing is worth so much more, and that's one of the things, like the whole consultations, training programs, and now with this program that I've created, there's going to be a course, so that makes it obviously a little bit more expensive, but
Hashtag
still
impact offer. There we go.
exactly. So I was still like, if you're not wanting to put in the work, you know what, you're not my ideal client. And that's another thing that I've learned with Impact School, is finding your ideal client, because you don't want to waste your time with those people having to chase them for, and in the end they're just like, yeah, it was a difficult situation.
Wow, wow. Well, I'm really happy that we've been able to help you with that. And now I want to touch upon something which you said, right? Because you mentioned that we've helped you figure out how to do your marketing, right? And so, with your newfound abilities when it comes to marketing, generating 100 leads and one sale within a 4-hour period, and then across the past 5 days, another 400 leads on top of that, people who are directly interested in what you want to be selling, your offer. How have you been able to do that? What was your strategy? What was your method? And how did you think of this?
So I've been kind of using my content a little bit, spreading it a little bit everywhere, and it was on TikTok. Many people were saying, don't waste your time on TikTok, and there's no point going on TikTok, it's never going to work. And I was just kind of ignored those comments because I kind of enjoyed doing learning little dances and stuff. But literally, it took me 2 seconds to do this one video, and it just went absolutely viral. Not as viral as some, but to me, it was my first viral video.
Yeah, so just
And
what is your username on TikTok so that people can go and check it out?
it's Josie Powell Fit, I think. Let
Okay,
me double check.
JOSIEPOWELLFIT. So you guys can go as you watch and listen here. You can go ahead. There we go. Josie Powell _fit. Awesome. So you can go follow her. Right now, as of the time of recording this, you have what, like 10.8K followers, which is
Yeah.
insane because you're pretty new to this. And so you how does
Literally, not even, yeah, a week ago today, I was at 3,000 followers.
wow, that's insane growth. And so you heard all these people talking about it and you were like, screw it, I'm gonna do it. And so what was your first step when it came to thinking of the content? Was it just the same type of content that you post to Insta, or what did you do differently?
So what I was doing, I was just kind of learning all these little dances, and then just throwing kind of like tips and advice, that really quick kind of strategies. It would be like, here's 5 motivational tips, blah blah blah, me dancing in the background, done. No fancy transitions, no nothing. It was just literally 2 seconds to do, and then post it, leave it alone, kind of thing.
Okay, okay, and you edited it on TikTok
Yeah,
or?
all edited on TikTok. Didn't have to go on any fancy other app or whatsoever. Everything is done on TikTok.
And so this video literally took you like 2 minutes to make?
Literally, that I think that was the quickest video it took me to make. Literally,
That is
that's what was so mind blowing. I was just like, really, that one? Like,
okay, so you post the video, let's say it's like a Tuesday afternoon at like 4 o'clock. Do you remember when you posted it? Or
it was Saturday at 11 a.m.
okay, 11 a.m. in French time?
Yeah, French time.
Okay. So that's like 1 hour ahead of the UK. So 6 hours ahead of Eastern time in America. And so you post that and then you just put your phone down and what happens?
Yeah, just kind of like nothing really, it was going up, it was having a couple of thousand views, and then I was literally going to visit my mom, having a curry. That was all, nothing fancy. And my watch, my Apple Watch, was constantly buzzing and buzzing, and I was like, what is going on? And it was like TikTok, 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 and I was like, okay. I go and have a look, and it's like over 100,000 views, and I was like,
In the same day?
okay. On the same day, I was like, okay, why not, And then there was people messaging me on Instagram from TikTok. They were like, I saw your video from TikTok, I'm here, apparently you can help me out, blah blah blah. People are in the comments were like, I've got prom coming up, please help me out, please help me out, please help me out. And then I was just like, okay, this is going crazy. And then on Sunday, it went up to 300,000 views. My followers were going up as well. My followers on Instagram was going up. Everything was going up.
Oh my gosh. And so at that point, what was your caption on TikTok?
On that one, it was literally like, I could be your coach or something. Like nothing.
Oh, that's smart. And then did you use hashtags?
Yeah, a couple of hashtags. It was like simple, online fitness coach, TikTok fitness advice. Like you've got a limited of hashtags you can use on TikTok, or like a limited letters. So it was literally like probably 4 hashtags. That was it.
Okay, and so you were posting intentionally on TikTok to get clients. I think that's the difference between a lot of people who are using TikTok and you. You knew, okay, I can get leads here, so I'm gonna post to TikTok with the fact that I know I can get leads. So I guess my question is, in your TikTok bio, did you have like a lead magnet link or something? Or did you change the caption of the TikTok post after you saw that it was getting all these views?
No, you can't. Once the TikTok video is posted, you can't edit it whatsoever. It's there.
Oh, I thought that's what you did. So is there a link in your bio or something?
Yeah, so you can actually link your Facebook and your Instagram or your YouTube account from TikTok. So, which is really cool.
Okay. So you didn't give them a direct call to action or anything. You
Nope.
just posted. Okay, so then I know you told me earlier that you made a quick little PDF, and so I just want to understand. So straight after you made this viral video, you had so much interest on all your platforms. How are you actually getting the lead, right? Because it's one thing getting views and getting social media followers, but a lot of people struggle with how to convert followers into leads and then leads into clients, which you've now done. So how did you convert these followers into leads? Let's start there.
I was just a simple video of me sat down on my bed and just basically thanked everyone who commented, well, who took the time to comment and who took the time to message me. And then I just said, like, because I'm so grateful and I want to help so many of you guys, I created this free PDF. Unfortunately, it can't be on TikTok because you can't like link anything on there. It's linked in my bio on Instagram. So if you want it, it's there. And then next thing you know it, in like 5 days, there was over 500 downloads of this free PDF.
That is so
And
interesting.
I had all their email addresses and all their names on, their genders and all of that.
Okay, and so then you were like, yes, this is amazing. So then from there, you were like, okay, this is awesome. I'm going to do this again. So then I know today you made another PDF, right?
Yeah.
So what is this PDF and what did you do with it this time?
So this time I just, again, it was another video on TikTok. I just said like, you guys absolutely loved the first free PDF. So I thought I would just do a special one, another free one, because I got quite a few questions about like recipes. So I was like, this is a healthy breakfast recipe PDF. And again, if you want it, it's in my link on Instagram. And I have like 150 downloads already.
Oh my gosh, it's gone up. Okay, and so then how did you get that person who downloaded it onto the sales call so that you can close her?
She actually messaged me. She was like, because I've created a group on Facebook about all about my niche, because it's just to really create a community for everyone to be involved and communicate and actually realize they're not on their own in this. And I linked the Facebook group onto my first free PDF.
Yeah.
And she messaged me like, I can't find your group. Like, let me know where it is and all of that. And by then I was like, boom, you're an ideal client. I'm going to use the messaging method. Went through the messaging method and on a call with her.
Okay, so that is so good. So you use the money making messaging method, which we teach you inside of Impact Schools Academy, and then you took her through that, and then you got her on a sales call, and then closed her on the phone.
Yeah.
Boom, there we go. That's how it happens. That's amazing. And so then obviously with all these email addresses, you're gonna start blasting to them using, like, we show you active campaign and all that. If anyone, by the way, just as a side note, if anyone's wondering what email service provider I recommend, because I get questions about that all the time, I recommend Active Campaign for various different reasons. I will leave that linked in the show notes because I have a free trial. I think it's just like, I have a link and I changed it to like bit.ly/Lauren Active Campaign, all one word. But yeah, there's a free trial there. Cool. So you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna keep just rinsing and repeating the process, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And while we're talking, there's my watch that's obviously buzzing because there's more downloads coming in.
Oh my goodness me, this is amazing. This is so cool. So I briefly mentioned it before we hit record, but you inspired me to make a post to my TikTok yesterday, right? So I had this video and it was just like me walking into the ocean in Cancun, because I'm in Cancun right now. And so I was staying at this like amazing 5-star resort and it had an infinity pool. And I had, obviously iPhones are waterproof, right? So we just took it, made a 15-second video. I normally have someone who heads up all my content and edits it all for me. I was like, nah, I'm feeling creative, so I'm just gonna find a piece of music. I found this song, this royalty-free music, and because I know I can edit it on TikTok, but like I was gonna post this to Insta as well. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna edit it on my laptop on Final Cut Pro, which is how I used to edit all my stuff. And I found the dimensions for TikTok and I did all that and I posted it. And then I literally checked, like, because I posted it yesterday at like 4 in the afternoon, which is like 9 p.m. UK time, because I'm in Eastern. And I posted it and it this morning had 25,000 views. And so here's my problem. I think because one of my team, Lawrence, who works at Impact School, he told me about all your results, right? And that's how I found out. And so then I when I heard, I made this post to LinkedIn. I was like, cool, I'm gonna try what she's done. But I thought you would put the link in your little caption inside of TikTok, right? So in my caption, I wrote, go to newonlinecoach.com/workshop to discover the 3 secrets to building an online business so you can like stay in places like this. I don't know, it was something like that. I was like selling based on lifestyle. But then I also was scrolling my TikTok earlier this morning as well. And I noticed that a post that I made back a few months ago has been removed for community violation, right? Because TikTok invited me to their office headquarters in London a few times. And I recorded a video there saying, what's up guys, I'm at TikTok's HQ, da da da. And I think they banned it because I said TikTok in the video or something. I don't know, like they've taken it down. So now I'm worried that my video that's kind of going a bit viral, that has the link newonlinecoach.com/workshop in the description, I'm worried that that is going to get banned. So do you know anything about that or what?
So in the beginning, they've been very like, because obviously when it all started, there was quite a few young people. It was for everybody's like taking the mic, like, oh, that's for like 15-year-olds, blah blah kind of situation. So they were quite strict on actually showing your body. So anything
I didn't. So weird.
so for example, like my boyfriend, if he's like topless in a video TikTok, they'll ban it because he's topless, even though some people can go viral because they're topless. So the kind of like their strategy and algorithms are, it's not something, like I don't know, it's kind of still a bit of a game, still learning how to actually use it. But the thing is, it's like I think that people now, it's growing so much. They've been less strict,
Mm,
clearly, because I mean, I'm in most of my videos, I'm always in sport gear, so I'm in like in a sport bra, some leggings, and I've never had a video taken off.
okay, I'm following you now because I'm really intrigued. I want to watch this. I want to see this one that went viral. So I just typed in Josie Powell fit and you came up straight away. So cool. I've
Perfect.
told you now. I'm gonna make your watch buzz. I'm trying to find this one that like popped. Oh my gosh, yeah. I can help you lose weight. That's crazy. And just simple, easy video.
Yeah,
Wow,
there's no complication.
that's insane. So I guess it's just a case of trial and error, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, as our viewers, our listeners know, I'm obsessed with LinkedIn. Same thing with that. It's like just a case of trial and error. I mean, I
You
found that.
just have to kind of like find the trending musics. Every time you find if you go through like TikTok, just for like 5 minutes, and you'll hear the same music a couple of times, and then so you want to use that music on your next video on TikTok because you know that it will get a couple of hundred views at least.
Interesting. Because the artist is obviously paying for that to get pushed out or something.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is so interesting. Okay, okay. So then I just want to come full circle here. So you now have all these leads. You're going to be blasting to them on your email list, put them in an autoresponder, whatever. But then when it comes to actually now converting them into sales calls, is your strategy there going to be the email list, or are you going to go ahead and actively contact them, or are you trying to get them into the Facebook group and then message them? Like, what's your strategy there? Have you considered this, or is this something that you want us to help you with?
Probably like this, I've never done an email list before, so it is kind of new.
Mm.
Especially I think I did send an email list, and honestly I didn't get a lot of responses back. I think because most of the time it went into the junk, which I'm still learning how not to put it into the junk, if that makes sense.
We'll help you with that.
So Lawrence did send me a really good link. So I'm going through that kind of like to really help me out. But basically, I'm gonna try and get them, contact them, and obviously, um, I was thinking of like filling out a form, like to really see their ideal goals, their age, like if they're really my ideal client, and then kind of like start WhatsApping them if they put their phone number down, and then kind of still going through the MMM, and
Mm.
then get them on the sales call kind of situation.
100%. Yeah. So one thing which we're doing right now at Impact School is we're hiring setters, right? So that's an appointment setter. And essentially what it is because we collect people's phone numbers, is that when we have these phone numbers, we're just going to call them up straight up because they've given us that info. They've told us that it's fine. We're going to call them up and then we aren't going to do a whole entire sales call there. We're just going to be like, hey, it's, I don't know, like, hey, it's Lauren Tickner from Impact School. Just wanted to check in on it. I probably do. Hey, it's Lauren Tickner from Impact School. Is now a good time? I'd love to hear how you're getting on with this free course. We just made a free course called the Impact MBA. As soon as it's out, I'll link it in the show notes. Right now, it's not out. But anyways, it's probably going to be impactschoolmba.com. Yeah, it'll probably be like impactschoolmba.com. M for monkey. Anyways, so we're gonna have that free course, and then we'll phone them up, say, just wondering how you're doing with Impact Schools MBA. Then if they say now is not a good time, you'll ask them when is a good time. Get it on the calendar. And then if now is a good time, just be like, okay, great, get a little bit of info from them, then set up a sales call to say like, okay, cool, so I'm glad you like it. Just wondering, are you around anytime tomorrow to talk about how we can help you build your business faster or whatever? For in your case, like love your body faster or whatever. So you can do that yourself to begin with. I would do that if I were in your shoes. Obviously with where I'm at, like I want to hire like 4 or 5 people to be doing this full time, right? So it's one of those things. This is a really good method. You'll find that a lot of people who have really big online coaching consulting businesses do this. And so you've probably been called up by these people before as well. I know I for sure have. Like Grant Cardone's office used to call me all the time, and it's good because it shows, wow, like they really care, you know. So yeah, that's definitely a strategy that you can implement. So I think that I have covered everything that I wanted to on this episode. So if there's anything else that you'd like to share about seeing results from this, is there anything?
Nothing in mind now.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm so grateful to have such an action taker as a client. And so, if anyone listening to this or watching this right now wants to also join the program, which Josie is in, you can go to newonlinecoach.com and then book a call with us. Okay, so it's newonlinecoach.com and then just book a call. So, newonlinecoach.com. And so, Josie, just one final thing. What made you want to become an Impact School client?
I think it was really time for to invest in myself, not just invest in other people, but really invest in myself and expand my knowledge to other people. And I knew that with Impact School, seeing the results that people have had, that you had the methods that I did not know anything about. I was literally starting from zero. And I think that's why I needed to be a student on Impact School to really show me what I'm actually capable of, because I knew it was inside me. I just didn't know how to kind of shine it out in a way. And with the coaches that really kicked me up the arse, especially Christina, it's really helped.
Okay, that's awesome. And so, what made you like? How long did it take you to decide that you wanted to join?
It was on my mind for a couple of years. I think like we've been
Wow.
messaging. Yeah, I met when you first started the whole thing. I kind of like was there, but then obviously, fear of investing is always there, and I think that was my issue. It was the fear of investing because there was obviously, family issues, house issues, whatever. And I thought, you know what, like I saved up and I had nothing I had nothing to spend it on yet, kind of thing. I was just like waiting for something, and I was like, do you know what, it's time, and this is my year, and so that's what I did. One thing I learned is, yes, investments can be scary, but sometimes at the end of the day it's just money. That's all it is. And that money, if you want to gain it back, you can find another way to gain it back. That's all it is. And you'll never know 100% if you're going to win or lose, and by only knowing is only trying.
Exactly. And with that said, with a proven track record, I guess you saw that our clients they get results, and you knew that we had the strategies to get you those results too. And so that's why I'm guessing that's why you went with us. So
Exactly. Yeah.
that's great. That's awesome.
Especially I've been following you for quite I was following you since I think from the start. So I was literally following your journeys of where you were to now. So I was just like, yeah, I trust this girl.
Awesome. Well, do you feel like it's paid off?
Definitely. Yeah, it's made me even more confident, and I feel like I'm shining even more than I was before.
Oh, that's amazing. Josie Powell, thank you so much for coming on Impact Schools podcast today. Everyone go follow along on TikTok and Instagram. Just see what she's doing there. I think it's a pretty cool strategy for your niche specifically. For some niches, maybe if you're going for like super professional people, it might not be the best, but I'm testing it out. I'm going to see how it goes just in my spare time. It's not going to be a major priority for me right now, but if things keep popping, then maybe things will change. So, Josie, thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thanks for having me.